What up, Shimmy?
Not
Can you
much.
hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Your screen is kind of
Okay.
blurry, but I can hear you though. Yeah, we just getting things started. If it's something you want to try to fix or whatever. Yes, yes. It is Friday night, late night. Ah, boy, I just can't get it right sometimes. A lot of times it's just late night, but we here. We just want to get together just for a little something. Um, your background is kind of like sounds kind of like high, like Shimmy, but we can live with it though. Uh, Shout out to
Um,
brother-in-law in the building. What's going on, family? What's going on, brother-in-law? What's up, Miss Marla? How you doing? Thank you for coming through, you guys. Miss Marla said, "Hey, Calvin." Said she missed you. Uh, Look, I was joking, and there it is. We miss you, Calvin. Okay, and brother-in-law said, "What's up, Shimmy?" And then Miss Marla said, "No, you." Oh, and he said, "No, you miss. No, you miss him, Marla. Hold on, we miss." They crazy. Oh man, it's good to be here. It's Friday. We still living. We got so much to be positive and happy about. We can just do what we can do. So what's been going on, Calvin?
not much. Chilling.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Okay. I hear that. I hear that. Yeah, man, it's been some groovy. We've been having some good groovy shows. Been pretty, pretty funny, and we learned a lot and everything. You know how I go, but we definitely did. Your presence was missed, my brother. But we gonna get it in tonight. You here tonight? You know what I mean? So, you know, this show is mostly about relationships and stuff like that. And you're here usually with the music and the relationships, and everyone's opinion is valued. And so, with that being said, we're gonna get started with this show. And this show is going to be hold up 1 second. Let me get this right. 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 Hold on. All right, so I gotta hold up. Let me get this right. All right. So the topic tonight, we're gonna freestyle it tonight, y'all. We're gonna freestyle it. Here's the topic: Friday, frenzy, and relationships. So that means that all of you guys that in the chat, on the chat side, y'all more than welcome to come and join the show live, or y'all can tell us in the chat room what's going on. You know what I mean? Like what happened this week, anything crazy in relationships that we need to talk about. Shouts out to Nate from upstate in the building. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you here. And Miss Marla's, hey, brother-in-law, and Nate. Okay, she was speaking. All right. So got any stories for us, Shimmy?
Um, what was it? It was the night. It wasn't last night. It was the night you had the podcast. I was able to catch the end of it. Well, I was sitting up here watching TV with the dogs, and I had my door open to my patio, and we sit on this small street. And next thing you know, we're just sitting up here watching TV, relaxing, and we hear a boom. And it was so loud. It was so loud that me and the dogs, we looking at each other. Neither one of us moved. So maybe 2 minutes later, we heard some girls out there screaming, yelling. So I went to the patio. It's this girl that was driving down the street that hit a parked car.
Oh my God.
Right in front of my door. She hit a parked car. She knocked the car up on the sidewalk. Both cars are total.
Her car and the other car.
In the blink of an eye. Her car and the other car. Total. Two tow trucks blocked off the road. Flashers, cops. It was a mess. And we have a tow truck driver that lives here on the property. So I called him. This was like 11 o'clock at night. So I called him. I said, hey, man, we may need you to come down here. And, I got some business for you. So he didn't want to come down there. He said, wait about 30 minutes. So when he got down there, he seen how fine they was. His ass got in line.
Hold on. My cousin about to lay it on me, y'all. But hold on one second. Finish, Shimmy. So you told the tow truck guy, hey man, we got some business for you. So he came, and what happened?
Well, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him about the victim or the offender. I just told him, I got two cars down here. Both of them need to be towed. One car hit a parked car, and the parked car was up on the sidewalk. The whole back of the parked car, the muffler was hanging down, gas tank was leaking, the axle was bent. The driver of the other car, front end fender, headlamp, hood, it was all folded up. So when I told him, I said, come down. So he's like, give me 30 minutes. I'll see what I can do. Give me 30 minutes. When he got down there, he like, oh yeah. And then the cop said, sir, we got it because we have a place that we're going to take him. A certain place that we're going to take the car. So yeah, that was wild. I was just sitting up here watching TV, and I knew it would be an accident on that street, but I always thought it would be a big truck because it's a small street, but big trucks come down that street all the time. I just couldn't imagine a car hit a parked car.
Yeah, did she survive?
Yeah, she jumped out the car and she, you know what she tried to do? You know what I think she tried to do?
Run.
Because I went on the patio to
She tried to run.
Go nowhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. She could have been trying to run out of shot too, or she just trying to hide something. But before I let my cousin say what she got to say, shouts out to Miss Amelia in the building. Hello, Miss Amelia. Good to see you. She says, good evening, everyone. And Miss Marla, I'm going to get to your mental health rating here in a second. I just got to let my cousin get her mental health situation to me that she got to say. Go ahead, cuz.
Good evening, Shimmy.
Hey.
What's happening, sweet mama?
How are you?
I'm good. I got my baby powder on. I'm feeling good. I'm a 5. You ain't got to ask.
So you nice and fresh, all right?
Bruh.
Nice crew. I hear you.
It's all dry.
Good. You can be dry and I can be wet. There we go.
Y'all got the jokes on Friday. So you want to do the mental health check, cuz?
My mental health at 11:25 is different. Can anybody go in the chat and let us know what time Creek said we won't have the show?
In the chat section. In the chat section, y'all.
In the chat section. Please let us know what time.
Hey, sweet mama.
He said he lied. He lied. Yes, sir.
He ain't on color people time. He on that Negro time.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even think it's even that. He on the international time. World, what they call it? The world clock. He on the world clock time. I said, oh, maybe he went on his jump tour.
Maybe I did one.
I really want to say the
Nah, I had to run. It's my fault, cuz it was all my fault. I take full accountability. I tried my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough.
You better never need a job because you're gonna get fired before you even start.
I already told y'all. For all the employers out there and everything, the way I work is I'm coming late. And when I get there, I'm going to want to have lunch. And after lunch, I need to go.
So when your employees are late, how do you feel about that? You fine.
I got a problem with it.
Wow. See, that's that double standard.
It is. It's that stuff, you know, that you be saying. Nah, I'm very lenient.
Greetings, everyone.
Brother-in-law said, "Oh dang, she has arrived." And
yeah, because I'm doing work 2.5 hours later. Y'all lucky he came on. I said, who popping on here on YouTube?
I know, cause I
on a Friday night. None of y'all must ain't getting on, cause all us dumb sitting on here. Go ahead.
No, we learning from each other so that we can get some. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Marla said that Miss Marla said that she's a 5. Shouts out to Miss Marla for being a 5. That's
wonderful, Miss Marla.
Yeah, I think it somewhere, and I was trying to put it up there, but so and then hold on, what did Miss Amelia say? She said Crete is never bad as a word, or I guess hold my word or something. I know tonight y'all can have at it. I was wrong. I'm guilty. I'm late. I'm sorry.
XL said he had 10:45 on the raffle ticket.
Oh dang. Miss Marla said she's a 9.
No. She was talking about the time you said you was coming on fake Wednesday, 9 o'clock.
Nah, I told you it was dull. So and also Miss Amelia said Crete is never about his word. I try to be, but something happened, and what had happened was I had to go take care of it. And you know, shouts out to Miss Christina in the building. Say hey, all Crete, Sweet Mama G, and Shimmy Pop. Miss Amelia also said it's always your fault, and you don't take accountability because you keep doing it. No, Miss Amelia, I full-hearted take accountability for this. I mean, everybody else alongside me is so professional, and I just try my best to do what I got to do, and I try to make it on time. You know what I'm saying?
Look what Tiffany McCray said.
Shout out to DJ XL, and he said I had 10:45 on the raffle. Miss Christina said she's a 4. Brother-in-law said the showtime are still no as late as arriving shirts. And Miss Marla, hey Crete and Calvin. Okay, let me get down here because I must be missing something juicy or something. Because hey everybody, 8:30. You're right. Shouts out to Miss Tiffany McCray in the building. See, she had it right because I did say 8:30. I did, and I'm sorry, everyone. And look, full accountability. I'm sorry. You know, brother-in-law said show times are still not as late. The arriving Street Tactics t-shirts. Okay. I take it all. I take it all. But look, shouts out to everybody who's here. I personally appreciate everybody who's in the comment section and my people, my family here on the platform. We'll see if we can get XL on here in a second. So, cuz
what you want?
What you got for us?
Shimmy, where you been at, Shimmy? I'm in your business. Where you been at, Shimmy?
Working.
You was working?
The internet lagging, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, it is. His internet is lagging. Yeah, it's lagging. Yeah, and plus, it cleared up now. It cleared up a little bit now. But here's my thing. DJ XL said, like from Norma Jeans. Miss Marla said, yeah, we don't want to hear it. I know. So now, let's start off here. You know, let's start off with a conversation, and then we'll see where this conversation ends up. Right now, we're going to talk about important things in relationships, and you know, I have a lot to work on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's accountability night.
Time management. If we could talk about things you need to work on.
Oh, cause you hit
time management, narcissism, word wall, word.
Dang, cuz come on, why you gonna do me like that? Can you just hit me like with like one or two?
Nope, I gotta give you an uppercut.
Oh my gosh, okay. You're gonna do me like that. So time management.
Narcissism. Word wall words.
Which one you want to talk about first?
All of them. They all describe creep. Lack of what lies and deception. Because they still don't have no shirts from 20 years ago. Happy 2-year anniversary. We had lies and deceptions about the shirts, but go ahead. That's been our 2-year anniversary the month of April. I don't know what day.
I got mad shirts, but I just wanted to do special shirts, and they are about to come out. I need y'all. The special shirts to be out here in these streets, right here soon. They're gonna be hitting the street, and I got y'all. All right. So, you did take me, Excel. Huh. All right. So, what else? Cause management. I do need help in time management. You know, I try my best. I mean, it's a hard one for me because I sometimes I think I'm an octopus and try to grab and do everything that I can, and I don't think about the time.
Let me say this: it's because you're conditioned that way. Just like the rest of us field hands, we conditioned to go to work by a certain time, and we know not to be late or we ain't getting our scratch. Some of you all who are independent folk who have businesses, y'all feel as though that you can, start your business whenever you want, do whatever. So you're a product of your environment and you are self-taught because you have a flexible life and things like that. Those of us who have to report to the man by a certain time, we got them time management skills.
I can say that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I do need to work on that myself. I really do. I think with me, and shouts out to Miss Amelia for putting the boom up there. I think I know what she's saying boom for. You hitting it on the head, cuz but anyway, here's what I'm saying. I've been through things in my life where there's some things are rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? Some things are rock bottom. And I had to put my mind, heart, and attitude and energy, drive to get where I want to be, right? So me as a kid, I found myself as a kid where I would be trading toys. It was almost like a business. I was trading toys, right? And that was as a kid. It was like a business. But then what happened was, here's the crazy thing. Here's what happened. When I noticed, no, I'm just telling you, I noticed in my life when I knew I was going to be self-employed, when I became like around 12, 13 years old. And I remember DJing at parties. And I used to bring a MC. And the dude was kind of dope. He kind of reminds you of, I can't even remember his name. But anyway, kind of reminds you of Big Daddy Kane back then. And when I used to DJ the parties, people used to come, and for all y'all from around the way, I'm talking about on Morley Street. We used to call it Lodell's. Everybody else, Odell's, they was calling this Lodell's. People was coming from everywhere to come to the parties. But anyway, they would always ask me the next day, man, did you record that party? Did you record it? Because I used to record some of them. So when they kept asking me, then I said, I'm going to start recording these parties. And I started selling the tapes. So I knew and then I tried to work a couple places, and it just didn't work out for me. Punching the clock just did not work out for me. I'm sorry. And you know who I wish I could be like? Well, if I had to do that, my big brother. My big brother do not play when it comes to that. And shouts out to my big brother right here. Shouts out big brother Craig in the building. Hey. He's remarkable when it comes to showing up at work and not missing days. See me, polar opposite of my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to learn that time management. Yes, I do. But you know what? Me being
is he still working at his age?
I don't know. Maybe he'll answer in the comment section. Okay. Shouts out to Yummy Gummy in the building. Good to see you, Yummy Gummy. Miss Marla.
I remember when he was driving. I got on the bus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He been there a long time. And
it's funny how people can commit to a job but can't commit to a relationship. Not talking about him. You know, some people can commit to a longevity at a job through all the bullshit, but they can't commit to relationships as long.
And see, that's what totally we talk different. About. Oh, why is it different? Why is it different?
You don't have to live at the job.
Some people almost
guess
do.
What? Guess what? The job you can always walk out on. The person you can't. Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, you can walk out on a person too.
Let me ask you a question. Which one more important, a marriage or a career?
A marriage.
My brother say marriage.
Thank you.
And what you said marriage too, cuz?
No, I said my cousin said.
What you say? You really gotta think about that.
Some people married to their career.
Huh?
That's a woman.
Some people married to their career.
All right. So, but which one do you think is more important?
I can always get another. I can always get another husband too. I don't want one though. But I would say the importance of my relationship, marriage, not boyfriend, girlfriend, shacking folk. Marriage, not shacking up folk.
So that being said, you just answered the question when you said that how can people commit to a job? It's easier to commit to a job.
I wasn't saying for me. I'm just saying I didn't need the reiteration, and you ain't trying to reiterate. I'm just saying some people do. Some people married to their career, especially like a lot of doctors and people like that. Or entertainers. I'm gonna say they just go for the gusto. A lot of times it's because it's a bag attached to it, and I'd rather be rich than poor and miserable and married. Not me personally. I'm just talking about maybe the mindset of some of the folk that runs through. No, submission amigami. Nope. Well, yeah, paying my tuition, but I'm not married to my career. I'm married to not being homeless. So until y'all know my plight, don't worry about it. My black ass working on I'm on vacation. That's about my background, not the same. Cause folk want to interrupt my vacation, but I ain't on vacation. Cause I'm still working. But no, I ain't married to no career. I can walk away from all of it. I don't like people, so that's why I ain't married.
So, cuz you're never going to get married anymore?
I didn't say that, but I ain't rushing to timber that altar either.
Okay,
I've done that. It's like I had that experience, and for several years. That's if I don't never do it again, I ain't gonna die. I'm gonna die, but I ain't gonna die over that.
Right. Okay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I like it. When you go through a traumatic experience and now you're at a peaceful time, that's not necessarily on something you want to go back to. Not saying that next relationship be like that, but you may just not in that mindset to get that total mind situation and commitment, because that's a commitment. You ain't going to commit that tough, and there ain't time to do it.
DJ Excel said he married.
Good luck.
Tiffany McCray. Okay, Tiffany McCray said, yes, Creep. I just talked to someone today about you and said they miss you DJing in Baltimore. You know what? I appreciate that. Because you know what? I don't be saying nothing to you when you be saying stuff, but I'm gonna say something right now. No,
say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
I appreciate it, Miss Tiffany. What it is, yeah, I was DJing there and I had a lot of fun. B-More is my home. B-More runs through my blood. I mean, I'm not there anymore, but we had some great times DJing, and it was like our version of coming up in the 80s and the 90s DJing, and you had to really be a DJ back then. It was you had to be on that vinyl, and I mean, you had to know what you was doing. So I appreciate that, and I miss DJing in Baltimore, actually. Shouts out to the DJs who are there right now. Go ahead, cuz.
Christina and Marla, you know what? We didn't have this tomfoolery on Wednesday. Y'all, soon as Shimmy come back, y'all starting that fighting shit again. I will hang the hell up on here. Don't start that foolishness tonight. I'm trying to tell you. You get blocked. I ain't lying, because I ain't gonna be on here all night. I thank you.
Shimmy is like ODB. When ODB show up, people just want to start fighting.
Chaos. Chaos. We was peaceful Shimmy on Wednesday, and now they coming for the gun blazes.
Yeah, see, they was all nice.
And you can I give a shout out to my cousin? You know, he ain't gonna get a whole bunch from me, but he gonna get a shout out. The guest we had on Wednesday, that was a good look for you. He was a very good interviewee. Really participate because someone whatever. He really participated. He had really good songs. He had more than one song because we had some people came on and had publicists and only sent one song. But he had the songs. He did participate. He knew about, what was going on in music. He could articulate that. So shout out, what was his name? Young Zeke.
Young Zeke, yeah.
Young Zeke. So he was a really good look for Wednesday. So congratulations, Creep.
Oh, well, we all need to be congratulated on that. I'm talking about us on the panel and those in the comment section, because all of us make this, and all of us are going to make this grow. And I want everybody to have a part.
I'm saying for that one, did he come from MJ?
Yes, he came from MJ as well.
Okay, that was one of the better people.
Yummy Gummy told them don't get blocked. Miss Marla said, I'm going to speak my mind about you if I want to. DJ XL said, creep when we go in battle. Look, in order for you to get to me, XL, you got to come to me through Darren.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Miss Christina said, well, get a hobby and stay out of my business. And Miss Marla said, girl, bye.
What happened, Lord? What happened on the thing? All of a sudden, it's just a battle. Y'all act ugly. What happened? What happened?
But because here's my thing. St. Louis or Missouri is a great state, right? It's a great state. It really is. Now, if they need to represent their state, they need to come on the screen and get this worked out. Miss Christina, look, here's the link. Here's the link. Miss Christina and
I'm getting tired of this St. Louis. Y'all making me look bad, and I'm gonna have to relieve myself for this show. And that's true shit. Y'all get on my nerves.
Cause look, I know you off.
If you saw how I looked at the phone when you said that.
But
what happened?
There's the link right there, y'all. Just click on the link and come on so we can get this thing talked out right here. DJ XL said, if you saw how I looked at the phone when you said that, I think you talking about, were you talking about when I said that XL or Cuz? Last dang warning. Yeah, so there's the link right there, y'all. There's the link so we can get this sorted out.
It's your fault, Shimmy.
Yeah, Shimmy, you got them people over there out there in these streets fighting over you like that. Meanwhile, important things to remember. Important things to remember in a relationship. When you are married or in a serious relationship, all right? Oh, Miss Christina says she's taking a higher ground, y'all. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Don't ever assume your partner feels loved, right? Shimmy, when you was in a relationship, have you ever assumed that your woman felt loved?
Yeah, for the most part, I felt like as long as I was doing what I was supposed to do, she shouldn't have been feeling neglected.
Okay. Did you talk to her about it? Like to make sure? Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's how much I can do for her, which will prove my love, but it's about what I can do for the relationship that I thought was most important overall. Her love, the way she felt was important because we're spending time together. However, I've always had that open line of communication. How do you feel? Where do you think this is going? Because it's important. It's important to always take a pulse of someone else's feelings. Because once they go astray or once they get bored, it's over.
Right. Is that the same for you as a man? If you're not getting your full attention, do you do that?
She'll get a warning because, like I said, there's warning before destruction. So I will give her warnings, hints. I will share with her some things that I may be uncomfortable sharing with her, but I'll bring them to her attention, and it's up to her if she wants to make those adjustments, or she wants to get better, or she's willing to step it up a notch. But it's important to see how someone feels and how they feel about you and which way it's going, because if it's not going nowhere, then we just need to keep it there.
Okay. Yummy Gummy said bored or boredom don't mean that it's over, Calvin. It means work through it. So do you agree with Yummy Gummy saying to work through it?
Of course you should work through it. Of course you should work through it, because if you've been together for a while, it can get stagnant. It can get boring. You can lose that fire, that lust that you once had with somebody before. It can die down a little bit, start taking each other for granted. But you got to find something to reach deep and have something in common and continue to stay close. I mean, it's, like I said, that laughing every day, that conversation. It's a grateful day to be alive, hanging together, being able to come home, see each other, get goals accomplished, travel, do whatever you like to do. All that stuff combined together, join together, doing that stuff together, that creates happiness. So, I mean, yeah, work through it. But there are distractions out there too.
Let me ask you this. Let's say if the boredom was there, right? And you needed to have a conversation. Who's going to lead that conversation?
Probably me, because I'm never bored. I'm like you. I'm always doing something. I'm not late like you. I'm not late like you, but say you say 8:30, and then it'd be tomorrow. So
right.
I'm always doing something. So she can't ever get bored with me. She'll probably get frustrated with me before she get bored with me, because I'm not a boring person at all. I always got something going on. I'm like you, just on a recreational side. I don't do the dirt bikes, but all the other shit I got going
on. Brother-in-law said, laugh out loud, shimmy, shots fired. But you know what? The truth is the truth. It didn't hurt me. I respect Shimmy. I respect my cousin. I respect XR. In fact, I respect everybody who comes on here. I do. I have no reason to disrespect y'all. That's just me. That's just one of the loving things about me. I'm late. You know how Smokey is? He's high. I'm late. Okay? So I got a lot of work to do when it comes to that. But y'all know what? With me being late, it actually makes me happier, because I don't feel any time constraints. So that's just one thing that I have to work on in my life. But all these years I've been getting by with it. And you know what? And here it is. Look, everybody, if we ever did business or anything or whatever, and I was late and all that stuff, and this goes to people, if somebody's watching or whatever, and if it messed anything, I'm sorry. It's just my life. I'm telling you, I'm doing some things.
You know what? Come to think of it, when I came up there to buy that bike from you, you were late then.
Damn, I was.
Can I say something, Shimmy? Can I say something, Shimmy?
I won't tell the story. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I say something, Shimmy? I came to Atlanta to visit, and my cousin never showed the hell up. We had dinner appointments. We had lunch appointments. We even went to the shop. He didn't even show up to the damn shop. So that's why when I don't say that no more, because you ain't gonna show the hell up. So with Neville, the third of Neville.
So I should feel lucky.
Right. Damn, at least you did get late. So I got Neville.
Cause I'm sorry. Look, I swear to beans, that'll never happen again. Something happened. I can't remember what happened.
Let me say something, Creek. I get if you lived in the mountains and you know time frustrates you with the Dalai Lama. I get it. But for me, with the lateness of the show, it has impacted our show. To be honest, we've lost, to me, a lot of people. If I know Steve Harvey come on from 6 to 10, I know from 6 to 10 they're gonna be on. You on a damn like nobody got nothing else to do. It's good if 8:30 on a Friday and maybe till 9:30, 10, you still got the rest of your time. It becomes inconsiderate to people when you show up late, especially for a podcast. We don't know what the hell, we just roll the dice, you know. And I think for me, that's something I need to work on. Maybe I'm the problem because I keep coming on. You keep showing up late and I still come on like a sucker. Maybe I'm the problem.
Well, you ain't no sucker. It's called love. It's called love.
No,
it's called love.
I'm gonna finish my paper and I'm on vacation.
Hey,
but to me,
you know what it is. He has a list of things he needs to do, and the podcast is down here. That list starts up here, but the podcast is down here.
And I get that shit because the podcast is down there for me, but courtesy. If I was somebody that wanted to syndicate a show, I wouldn't, because you're not on top. They don't know what the fuck time you're gonna come on. How are they gonna pay us to do a show? They say, well, hell, we're gonna leave it from 8 to midnight time span. So whenever we can't work like that. You can't do business. After 2 years, we should be doing better, not worse. We start off at 8:30, our old podcast, and now we're at what the hell time. That's what we call what the hell time going on. So
shout out to
your own beat or whatever.
Look, we will change the name of the show to A Day in the Life of CPT. Shout outs to Miss Keisha Dickerson in the building. Thank you for coming through, Miss Keisha. Yummy Gummy said, Creek, don't ever apologize for who you are. You late, everybody knows. He's always late. Don't apologize for it. Thank you so much, Yummy Gummy. I appreciate that. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
And that's wonderful. But again, if you're trying to run a business, nobody want to hear
that. Miss Marla said, right, Yummy Gummy.
Inconsiderate with other people's time. Just asking a question. That was Miss Amelia's.
Miss Amelia says, so you're happier when you're inconsiderate with other people's time. Just asking a question. Actually, I'm not. And I'm going to tell you how I look at this. And I don't want anybody to take this wrong.
No.
If they had.
5 seconds. 5 seconds, Creed. Go ahead.
If they have, if we come on, right, or if, and if they have time to come on, definitely by all means come on. And I appreciate everybody that comes on all the time. But if y'all have time to come on, you know what I'm saying? But I get everything that y'all saying. Don't think that I don't get what y'all saying. I do. Yummy Gummy said, dang, hold up. Dang, oh shoot. Dang, all these people with opinions and ain't one person put a dime in.
Well, I'm gonna say something. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. And two, I put all this finance on this cost, so I'm doing this for free. So that's the cost. This is free.
Yeah, but you know what though, cuz when we hit this thing, and let me tell you something. I'm going to change. I'm going to change everything for you. Okay.
Anybody hit the lottery? Because I don't feel like going to work, man. Anybody hit the lottery?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cause you right there. All of us right there. Everybody who in now, we right there. You gonna really do that to me, cuz? All right. Okay. All right. So Miss Marla said, here we go. And okay. And DJ XL said, hey, I pull up when I can. I'm out here grinding. See, XL saying the same thing. But I'm gonna work on this thing. I could go live really anywhere, but the problem is that I like things to look professional. You know what I'm saying? It'll put it like this: as professional as it possibly can look.
So right? You'll take time to be late to look professional, instead of being professional with being on time.
Well, here's my thing. Let's say if I'm late, right? I'm late. It's on video. But then let's say somebody, some big something and say, you know what? I like that clip. These people were pretty cool on that clip. I want to do some advertisement with them because of that one clip.
You have done shows in your vehicle, your truck, whatever you got, pick up whatever. You have done it before when we had our podcast. The clip ain't changed. They know you a creep. They know Shimmy gonna come in smiling and sassy, whatever. They know I'm gonna cut up. So they already know us. They already know what the hell they gonna get. We can have a different back. He had the dogs last time, I think, and the chicken noodle soup pots in the air. So, and I'm in different backgrounds. XL be in the car, in the shop, whatever. We all over the place. What's the other what's that child name, y'all? Southside. He's at work doing security, people fighting and shit in the back. So it's like that was making funny and real because we got real lives.
Hey, cuz I don't know if you remember this. Remember, I got on the show and I was camping that night. Then one of the nights you was talking about when I was in the car, and the daggone police pulled up on me. You don't remember? Had me rolling down the window and everything on the show.
I don't know. You done had so many.
Yeah, I
like say, don't be late for the show. Say, don't be late for the show.
DJ XL said, well, I will say those who are speaking the most been around from the beginning. Time is money invested. Time is money. So money invested. Okay. So, and like I said, I appreciate everybody. I do. So, let's keep this thing popping and, we're going to get somewhere.
Bless her heart, Miss Amelia.
Well,
she
Miss
said,
Amelia.
wow, SMG with your foolishness. She said, SMG, I moved to Atlanta. She said, girl, don't do it. Wait till the people move out, then you move. After I saw my house, sell my house, you can come visit. Could just come and visit.
That's understandable, says Miss Marla. Miss Keisha Dickerson said, I do appreciate the live stream. Thank you. See? See, Shimmy. Now, Shimmy, what was your story you was about to say?
Oh, about when I came up there to buy the bike from you?
Yeah.
So look, y'all. So I was someone tore up my other bike. Someone hit my old bike and wrecked in the parking lot. So I was looking online for bikes, and I came across a couple of guys. So I called Crete. I didn't know if he was white or black, but when I heard his voice on the phone, I was like, cool, that's a brother. And then me and him got into a deep conversation real quick about, other dealers that be trying to shit, on you and all that. I was like, all right, this brother sounds like he knows what he's talking about. So I said, hey, man, I got cash money. I'll be up there in 2 hours. He said, okay, I'll meet you up there in 2 hours. I got up there. He was not there. So I went to the bike shop next door to him. And when I went over there and I was telling them, hey, I'm just over here looking because I'm going to go buy a bike from the black man over there. Crete, I'm gonna go. I didn't say your name. I said I'm gonna go over here to Tiger or something like that. And he's like, well, don't deal with them. Don't deal with them. And I was like, whatever, man, whatever. I already talked to him. He's gonna give me, take care of me, whatever. So Then I left that place and went back over there and went back in Crete's store and said, is he here? And he said, yeah, he's out there sitting in the truck. I'm like, what is going on? Somebody call him.
CPT time.
In here. I have been waiting on him 45 minutes. I said,
my bad. So,
but the deal got done.
Yeah, and I appreciate it because that's how I met this brother. Been cool ever since, and now he's on the show, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? As far as my cousin, she been in my life the whole time, hard-headed, trying to be bought. Matter of fact, narcissistic, controlling, and
because I like time management.
So that's all that be like that. So Hey,
Creed, has anybody from the show ever bought a bike from you?
So far right now, but I'm trying to think. It could have been a couple other people. Here, my cuz right here, her hard headed. So she hard headed. Trying to come
that
through
was the one time he actually showed up to the damn shop. The only time had me driving all the way out that godforsaken place. The only time he showed up, I think the 4 other times he didn't. I know the staff in the shop because hell, I be sitting there with them waiting.
Hey, but everybody's funny. When you come there, you have fun.
Is Mr. Donald
yes. He surely is. He be out there tripping.
Yeah. They cool as hell.
I done sent 2 former buns down there to work. Hell, that's how long that's been.
Yeah.
And they done started and got fired already.
Yeah, had to fire them. But you know what? I thank you because they was good for something for a little bit. You know? Yummy Gummy said, hold up. No, let me go back to brother-in-law. Brother-in-law said, I'm the first one, no matter what.
That's why you need to come on the show, brother-in-law. Time management.
Yeah, and seriously, literally, I don't know how he do it, but he beat everybody every time. I'm serious. Shout out to brother-in-law. Yeah,
he beat us on.
Yeah. Yummy Gummy said, amen, brother-in-law. We all come on no matter when he shows up.
No, it
is an amen. What you talking, cuz?
Ain't no amen. Ain't no church. Shut up, y'all.
Hold on.
Amen.
What the hell is that?
Brother-in-law also say on this episode of Shimmy's Street Sessions, and Miss Keisha said, "Oh man, who's that? Is that Miss Marl? He has a story every time he come on." Miss Amelia said, "My son lives there."
Okay. Bless
and Miss Marla said, "Looking good, sweet Mama G and Creek." Thank you, Miss Marla. And then Yummy Gummy said, "Loki 404." You know what she talking about? That's the Donald, because we call him Loki. But he started driving me crazy when I hear him on the phone, and he'll be trying to tell somebody his email address. He'll be like, Loki, LOKIE 404. It just drive me crazy. You know how he is, cuz.
I know.
That dude is fun.
That's how long it's been that I know the daggone employees of the bike shop be sitting there like, they're like, you want some M&Ms waiting on Cree? I'm hungry, thirsty. I'm like, Lord, when did you? I'm coming, cuz I'm about to sell this car. Oh, cuz I gotta drive to Tennessee to get this car. You got me waiting. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, cuz I swear to beans.
Terrible.
When I want to say, damn, I'm grown. Okay. Miss Keisha said, "Are you still?
You don't get black, girl, bad.
Are you still all the time? Are you all the time? A little bit. I think if I'm late all the time, I guess I try not to be. Y'all.
No show. But it's all I don't care. I ain't got to think. I don't care what whoever's saying what. We don't care. I know I don't give a fuck. So go ahead.
So Miss Marla said I was talking about the picture that Creek showed us. Oh, okay. And Miss Keisha said, "Are you late most of the thing on most things?"
Yes.
Yeah, I need to go seek therapy for lateness.
Yes.
And Miss said,
one thing I can't say about my cousin, he is a businessman, and I get the hustle. I get the bag over social time. I get it because that's a social time you business, but it's rude. But I understand getting the bag from the family. It's rude, but I understand the plight. My cousin been like this since 73. So it's all in fun and games what we talking about.
Yeah.
So whoever's saying what, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Because I can go in real
bad. You see what brother-in-law said, cuz?
Exactly.
No, he said it's hereditary.
Who you talking about? Your sister? Is she late?
Probably.
Because I'm late. Oh Lord.
No, I'm probably talking about you too, cuz.
No, I'm late because y'all be with the link and I don't get it all the time. I'm not sitting there, oh my God, let me on my email. Is Street Text come on? Hell no. I got what's called a life.
I'm gonna start texting you. I'm gonna start texting you too.
I mean, we talking about 2 years.
She said it'll get better.
2 years. 2 years, boo. I still ain't got the text. Because I really don't I don't be looking at stuff like, is Street Tactics coming on? No, you ain't on. But then when I do decide to see it. You may already. I think I saw it because y'all had popped up tonight. Had started, the music, and it finally came on our notifications. Sometimes we only get notifications either.
Well, is the there's my baby sister. What's up, Ning?
Hey, Ambers. Oh,
she
Lord.
Said, hey, he says I'm late all the time. Yep.
Oh, Lord. See? No, Amber, please don't be like your brother, Lord. No. No,
Amber. We got their love language. Hey, Snickers.
Yeah, Snickers. Oh, Snickers. We ain't seen Snickers in a while. Hey, Snickers. That's so cute. So sweet. Did you sugar diabetes, Lord?
Yummy Gummy said Willie Barr's always late too. It's hereditary. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, how do you tell which one the late is? Because did he show up after Creed or just before Creed?
Hey, cuz he might got me beat, cuz.
You mean later than you?
He might got me beat. He might got me beat. I'm sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, he might got me. He might got me.
Hey.
Oh my God!
Hey, the apple don't fall far from the creek.
What about Quay?
Yeah.
Creek. What about Quay?
I'm trying to think now. Do he be late? He be late a little something. Yeah.
Oh my God! Poor children.
Why he tried. Yummy Gummy said because he got Creek beat. Yeah.
My God.
So here's. So should you learn your mate's love language? Cuz
yeah, somebody asked me what my love language. I ain't gonna take it. Not Quay late too, Lords.
She said Quay be late too. Yeah, and then Miss Amelia says, "Sweet Mama G, you my girl."
Give me a half because I ain't got my phone in it.
Let me see. Okay. So what were you saying about love language, cuz?
I said people starting at like, oh, what's your love language? I'm like, you don't even sound right by asking that question. Some people ask the question, you be like, you're a thug. You want to be a self-proclaimed thug. What's your love language?
Right.
Sometimes like, is your love language weed and 420 that's coming up? You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's my thing. I don't think you can ask. Well, you can ask somebody their love language, but I think you should learn their love language. Give it time and learn it. You see what I'm saying?
But it may change from person to person.
Mm-hmm.
Because what may be a love language for somebody that may be dealing with Creep might be a different one if they go deal with, Shimmy. So it could be different.
Yeah, it could. She said, but Quay be there before the other two. Okay. See, I don't be paying. I'll be late. But I don't even be paying attention. So here's my thing. Now, that love language, I guess, is important if you want to use that term. Now, we all don't perceive love this, and you just said that, cuz it could be different. So, go to bed mad sometimes. I wouldn't recommend that for nobody. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can be in the heat of madness, but I highly suggest you to take a moment, count, do whatever you do, breathe to calm yourself down enough so that you can have a conversation to clear up whatever you guys have going on. I've had some nights where I was so mad that I didn't do that. So, and the ending result is not good. You know what I'm saying? It could be that person, depending on what it is, that person that you didn't settle things with or try to smooth things out with, they could also get to a point where they can hold that one strike against you the whole time for the rest of the relationship. But you should never do that, though. You should never keep account of injury with your mate because you can never move on. You know what I mean? You may as well just leave at that time. Miss Keisha said that, right. I think you should learn it. Yes. Yeah. Yummy Gummy said, my grandmother said, never go to bed mad. What if you don't wake up? That could actually hurt if a person doesn't wake up, the other person that they were in that situation with, man, they would have to live with that because you have a lot of people, especially kids. Let's say it could be your father or it could be your mother, and y'all just not in a good space with one another. And then let's say if your parent passed and you sitting there living life in sorrow a lot of times, where you're sitting there like, man, I wish I could have got a chance to smooth things out with him or her before they left this earth. I mean, I just wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that to happen. Miss Marla said that's very true, Yummy Gummy. So definitely, by all means, don't go to bed mad. That's actually even in the Bible also. So also here, don't force resolution. What's funny about that, there were times where I really wanted to get this thing over and done so you can move on. You see what I'm saying? But it is sometimes you shouldn't force it because the other person may not be ready. And so and sometimes trying to get a resolution from them when they're not ready could make the situation worse. So sometimes you got to walk away. That's just like, I'm sure, Shimmy, you've been working on something. Let's say you're working on a call, or something, and it may be something tedious or whatever, and it can be frustrated you while you were doing it. And if you keep at it, you may not do it right. Because have you ever cooked mad? Like you was mad cooking?
Yeah, for 14 years.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to be in that type of situation. Sometimes you got to walk away from it and then come back to it.
Oh no, come back.
Not in your case though. Not in your case though. I understand what you're saying. Miss Marla said, "Nice haircut, Calvin." So it was something I was ready to say. Walking away, I forgot what it was, but anyway, we'll get back to that. How about also sleeping on it does help? Would you agree that sleeping on problems that you and your mate may have, if you just sleep on it sometimes and wake up to it? And actually, let me tell y'all something. Never wake up to negative things that happened yesterday. Try to have a clean slate when you wake up. Seriously, don't start thinking about your problems from yesterday. Think about a fresh day. And then that situation, if it comes along during the day, then you deal with it. Yummy Gummy says, sometimes the resolution is no resolution. Just like sometimes the best answer is no answer. I agree. So, have you ever had a situation, Calvin, and you slept on it and came back? Okay.
I've had a situation where me and my girlfriend argued, and of course, before I lay down and go to sleep, because I want to go to sleep in peace, especially if we ain't gonna do it. If ain't nothing happening in the bedroom and we not had an argument and I know nothing ain't going down, I'm gonna try to lay down as peaceful as I can. And when I wake up, it's like an epiphany. It's like, how can this move forward and get it on out the way? Because you can't rush someone else's feelings, tell them how to feel or how they should react or anything like that. So that waking up is very serious. That's the start of your day. Me, I've been in some accidents where I'm lucky to be here. So to be able to wake up is grateful. And I know I'm not going to be holding any grudges by the time I wake up. I'm going to come up with a game plan and get it figured out.
I agree with that. Shane. Definitely. Now, let me ask this, and this is actually kind of pertaining to what you were just talking about. And I want you to answer this too, because do y'all think that when you get into a fight, don't just say, "I'm sorry." Say what you're sorry for and how you will react differently next time. Does that matter? to do that? To be specific of what you're sorry about?
I mean, to me, it is. I mean, that's what we train children to do. If they get in an argument with their little friends or their little classmates, well, what are you sorry for? Just don't say it. And sometimes I don't accept people apologies, especially if they try to do it right off the bat. You ain't took enough time to really understand what you really apologize. You just doing it so I won't either get the yakking on you, or you just want to get it over and done with. And sometimes I don't accept apologies because it's not a true apology. It's just the person want to get out the way or whatever. So it just depends.
Okay.
You say, you apologize, but you don't say like, hey, I'm sorry, but I apologize because I hit you upside your head because you said something stupid. But you got to take ownership of it. Even if it was a bad thing, you just got to take ownership of it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I definitely agree to that. And Miss Keisha said that true to what your comment was, Shimmy. And hold on one second, I'm trying to check. And Yummy Gummy said, I'm gonna give y'all some advice. I gotta get my beauty sleep. If you arguing with your mate, just get naked. No one can argue with a naked person. It solves issues immediately.
Amen.
That is funny. Brother-in-law said those two words are not in some people's vocabulary.
You got that right.
That's true. Let me ask you this, and I'm gonna ask you this specifically, because if a person can be humble enough to say I'm sorry, what does that say about that person?
It depends on the person. Because some people say they sorry just to get you out the way. So, hopefully it's resolved, but they really not sorry. They're just saying it to move on without really, you're not feeling the empathy in it. You just hearing the words, but you don't have that feeling behind it. Because you know people when they faking. They do it just to resolve something, not really caring that it's resolved. They just want to move on without not really being sorry.
Right. Ms. Keisha also said, yes, you must talk it out. Definitely agree with that. DJ XL said, never say you're sorry. Apologize. So are you saying, XL, don't say I'm sorry. Say you apologize instead of I'm sorry. Is that what you're saying?
No, you can say, well, sorry, mean you're a sorry ass person.
Right. That's why I was asking them is, yeah. Yummy Gummy also said, good night. I hope all have a great weekend. Thank you, Yummy Gummy.
Good night. Have a good weekend. Good night.
And also Yummy Gummy said, wrong, XL. I'm sorry is a way more personal than I apologize, especially I'm sorry with an explanation. I get that, but I get what he was saying, and I get what you were saying. But
I think I saw something. It was like some show. I forgot what it was. A movie. The person said, "I'm sorry." And Ike. Ike told Tina. She said, "Well, I'm sorry." She said, "Yep." He said, "Yep, you about the sorriest motherfucker I ever seen." And that's why I guess they don't say it. Like, "Yep, you also you the sorriest MF I ever seen." So that's why some people don't say they sorry.
See, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and they say that like you are sorry, but
you're sorry, man, mofo.
Right. But I also understand when a person says that they're sorry, it's more it reaches deeper.
No, it don't. You see, they say, and I be thinking you the sorriest motherfucker I ever seen. Yeah, but sorry.
But you know what though? If a person told me that means that they did not accept my apology, and they also did not deserve my apology. And then that's when I'm gonna make my move, and that's it. So if that happened, that's how that's gonna go. And then she said, now good night. And Miss Marla said, sometimes you have to ignore the negative things. Sometimes some people want to bring you down to their level. That sounded like a shot, didn't it, cuz? It solves problems, all right? Okay. And Miss Tiffany said, tell the truth, sweet Mama G. Yes. Yep. So the other thing is that hold on one second. It will get boring sometimes. Every couple goes through the boring stage. It's normal. It will fade. This is the time in your relationship you will have to put the most effort in. Okay, and also some days you will have to pull more weight than your partner, and vice versa. Have you ever been through that Shimmy? And DJ XL said, shake my head, no, I don't say I'm sorry. And I get it. That's one of those to each his own situations. You know what I'm saying? I get it, XL. But I found myself saying I'm sorry and sometimes apology. But I get what you're saying, though. I do. I thought about that years, like when I was younger. But then, you know, if you're really trying to touch a person, being sincere, sometimes you just take that route and just say, I apologize. Or I'm sorry. So go ahead, Shimmy.
Well, let's stay on that. I'm sorry, and I apologize real quick, because the I'm sorry is deep within. That's that true feeling that you're really sorry. Not that you're sorry as hell, but you're really sorry for what offense that occurred. You're sorry for it. Yeah, you may be sorry as in being neglected and doing it. But apologizing is like, okay, I apologize. Let's move on. I'm sorry is that, yeah, I was too lazy to do the right thing. I wasn't good enough to get this done. So I'm sorry is more intimate. It's more personal. It's more emotion. I'm sorry is more of an emotion that you give to somebody. But anyway, back to the question that you asked at first, being bored and finding ways to keep the relationship with some fire. That's what you're asking, right?
Yes.
So first of all, it's always each one teach one. I always try to learn something new from your mate. You come from two different walks of life. You guys should be sharing with each other all types of different background. If you come from two different cultures, if you do different things in life, like I said, I had my last girlfriend. She worked in human resources, and I worked in property management for the longest. Me on a lot of stuff that came from human resources and personnel. She's the one that got me in the situation, helped me out in this situation I got in with the EEOC, because you may not know that about the EEOC because you're an entrepreneur, but she used to teach me about the EEOC, the DOL, and OSHA, and all those rules and regulations that get violated. So I was able to learn about that. I was able to learn from her, learn a lot from her. She was able to learn a lot from me, especially with apartments, because her sisters and stuff was going. But anyway, it's all about putting time in, learning from your partner. You can go eat out every day. You can go hang out with family every day. You can go buy a new car, a new house, or whatever. But the time invested in learning each other and growing together, that's where it's at. Because it never gets stale. It never get bored if you're growing together and learning each other and teaching each other.
For me, I mean, I the person would have to do a lot of things that I would like to do. And it's not about me saying, oh, you got to do what I got to do. It's going to be natural that she's already doing it, or she's done it, or she's open to it. And I like to stay physical or busy or on the move, or whatever. And that it keeps you, it kind of keeps you healthy too. DJ XL said the word sorry is used to express the personal feelings of regret or sympathy. The word apology is used in more formal tone when something wrong is done. Miss Keisha said you have to also be spontaneous. You do, because that if you're like that, it puts the percentage of getting bored very low. If you're spontaneous and do things, you won't get bored. You won't get bored. Miss Marla said, time will tell if they generously mean they are sorry. Yeah, time. Yeah. I mean, and again, we're blessed with time in our lives. Time heals and time tells the truth. Time is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Miss Keisha Dickerson said, also the things a male does to get a woman, they have to continue to keep her. I agree with that. Like, you can't give up. Try to get better. Try to get better for the most part. You ever had a guy that kept getting better? Cuz
not that I can recall at this apparent moment.
Oh, okay. All right. DJ Excel says, so be on time. Laugh. Oh, damn. You got me. Look, time could be late. All right. Now,
Miss Keisha says she has. I haven't. She haven't either.
So y'all haven't seen it. Yeah. But you know, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If the man, or if he hasn't gotten better, all of us men need to take that and go with it. When you get your next woman or the woman that you have, be better than you were yesterday. I'm talking to men. Us men.
Hey, but guess what?
Go ahead.
Guess what?
What's that?
Sweet mama said that well, you old, you 51. Well, guess what? Between the ages of 35 to 51, you've gotten better. So you're gonna be even better at 60, but you're still old. So
well, shit, he done got later.
You can't have it both ways. You saying
the older he got, the later he got. Hell, so
you said the older he got, the what?
The older you get later and later. You gonna disappear soon. Yeah, you gonna disappear.
My cousin put me right in there. I was over here minding my business.
No, you wasn't.
All right.
No, but whatever, I feel like whatever you feel like you need to improve upon, if that works for you, being late, being on, I don't know if you date or not, showing up late for dates, for Punani appointments, I don't know, whatever. If that works for you and you get whatever accomplished, hey, rock it out. I just know that's not me and my style, and that's all that matters, whatever.
Do you agree with, you know, talking to your mate in reference to what you expect from them?
Yeah, you're supposed to have expectations.
I don't think a lot of people do that though. We expect it, but we actually don't talk about it.
I think we assume that people are gonna give us what we want, and that's why we make, they say assume we make an ass out of you. You know what I'm saying? We got to give what's the expectations of relationship. I'm expecting for you to do this, to this, and I expect for us to, and I expect us to. But if you just don't have no expectations, it's like a free for all. Nah, because now as we've gotten older, we've had a lot of life experiences. Now dating and get a relationship is a choice. Most of the time we just like, nah, I'd rather be in the house and single and quiet because I ain't got to put up with all the people personalities and the tomfoolery. You know what I'm saying? So if you just say, well, if I'm going to decide not to be single and live in all the luxury of my peace, this is the expectations to get me out in my single mode. I want to travel. I want to do some things. I want a companion. I want to be your companion. I want to be your life partner. Shoot, that's the expectation. Other than that, I can be in the house quiet and take me a nap. I ain't got to be up fooling with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You want to have those expectations. If I'm going to give up my player card.
Well, okay. Hey, you said that with conviction. I have my player card. You weren't playing about that thing, was it? Cuz hey,
with your chest.
So here's my thing. let's say if your relationship isn't going where you want it to go, would you be open to like couples counseling or couples therapy?
Shimmy.
Not at this age. I'm 51. And you know, this old saying that females mature faster than men. So let's just say I'm dating somebody that's 40. I'm 51, she's 40. No, we ain't going to no counseling. We should have it together by now. I don't need no counseling. I'm not going to sit down and listen to somebody who's probably younger than me, don't have the experiences I do, probably haven't been half the places that I've been, haven't done half the things, been through what I've been through. So I'm not going to agree to no counseling, because you should already know by the time you're 40 as a woman, and then by the time you're 50 as a man, how to work and figure this thing out. There should be no counseling. It should be more concessions, and like y'all say, communication and making adjustments and compromising and being transparent and straightforward. No counseling, no outside counseling. Nobody telling us how to treat each other. No.
Okay. We heard what Shimmy had to say. And Miss Tiffany said, my, sweet Mama G, you on point tonight. Let me see. Yes. Miss Marla said, nope, you have. Yeah. Miss Keisha said, nope, you have to ask questions. I agree. And Miss Marla said, yes, you have to. And Miss Keisha said, of course. And Miss Marla also said, you also have to set boundaries. Set boundaries. This is Musa as well. And then Miss Keisha said, I would go to the couples council. Now I understand what you were saying, Shimmy. I do. You saying that at your age that you're not going to do it. And then you said you basically you don't need someone younger than you that doesn't have as much experience as you trying to counsel you. Right? For me, I would go, because if I'm in a relationship, that relationship is worth me going. Like, I'm one of them type of people that I try and I try and I try and I try not to give up. And I just keep pushing. Whatever I have to do to make it work, I do it. Or I just try. So that's another reason why I'll be late, because I'll be trying too hard. And
so let me ask you a question.
You'll be late to the therapy.
I would. Yeah.
So my thing is, are you going to counseling to save face, or are you actually going to participate in the skills and techniques that you're going through counseling through? Because some people just say, well, I went to counseling, but are you using active listening skills and going to put those techniques into play? You have a lot of people that are court ordered to go to therapy or counseling. They go to satisfy the court order, but they don't give a darn and ain't going to change a thing from going there. So are you actually going to change, Creek, or you just going to save face? I went to counseling. You went, but did you learn anything?
Here it is, cuz here's me. I'm gonna speak for me. Now, let's say, okay, if I DJ, right, and they sent me to the DJ Academy. I've been DJing for a long time already, right? But I'm gonna go in there with an open mind, because this is their system. I want to see what they're doing in their system. Maybe I can learn something, or maybe I can I may pick up something that I wasn't doing, or I was doing something wrong all these years. It worked for me, but maybe they found out a better way. So I'm gonna go in with an open mind first, whether they been younger than me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm always open. But then after that, I can still have my say so, whether I was like, that wasn't right, or, whatever. But I'm going to go in with an open mind, and I'm going to go in wanting to learn something. If I don't learn, then I'm not going to go anymore. And I'm not going to just take that one time and say, oh, I didn't learn. I'm going to give it maybe once, twice, 3 times a lady. But I'm just saying, I'm going to go in with an open mind at first. That's just what I do. DJ Excel said, before couples therapy, it should be single therapy. Well, I think that it should be that, you know, they should go singularly and as a couple. Miss Amelia said, "Sweet Mama G, I feel the same." So I mean that's how I would do. I mean, I'm not gonna shoot down nothing because I've seen some stuff. I may have had one thought about it, but then I went through it again or something, and I had an open mind or you know, a different thought about it. So I'm not, you know, just going to call my shot and leave it there. I'm always willing and open to learn things because I can better myself some type of way. But anyway, I'm gonna have a long weekend. I'm supposed to be sleep. I'm going to
5 minutes.
Okay.
Had to go
right. I'm proud of you, cuz.
I went to therapy real quick.
Yeah, she's made a therapist conversation with herself. So yeah, so tomorrow going out, man, I'm restarting something at 51. I told y'all, like back racing with my sons and everything and the crew. It's living the life. I started another channel. It's called Stuart MX Journey, and y'all gonna see some crazy stuff. If just follow, I just started the channel, and I'll be putting on when we going camping, and I'm gonna put on when we I mean, y'all might see me get smoked on the track. I ain't raced since it's been over 15 years, but I'm going back and just follow. Y'all might see some crazy stuff. Y'all see what we doing and everything. So tomorrow I'm going out to this place called Fannin County motocross track. So I'll get a little footage out there and I'll let y'all know how that go. So before I leave, let me read these comments. Miss Marla said, some people don't do the work and some people are acting like they want to help, but act the same way behind closed doors. I think Miss Marla would be around a whole bunch of like backstabbers. What you think, Cut?
Backstabber. I think she got some wisdom on her. She been through some things. Oh. She understands the fight. Because these people before the streets and the trickeries. So
yeah,
I get it.
I agree. My baby sister said, just because you're older doesn't mean you're more experienced. And that's true. That's true. That's why I said I'd rather go in with an open mind. Show me. You know what I'm saying? And then it might be something that I actually been through in my life. And I'm like, oh, that wasn't true. It didn't go like that. But then again, sometimes it may not went that way with me and it went that way with them. So you got to kind of be open with it. Thank you so much, Miss Keisha. I will do that. And like I said, I'll put the footage up on the good times and bad times. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all don't see me go down because it do. I do fall. You know what I'm saying? And
as long as you get back up.
Huh?
You know that song, we fall down, but we get back up.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna definitely try to get back up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to get back up. So y'all, yeah, it's Stuart's MX Journey on YouTube. I just started it. I'm gonna start putting up footage here in a minute. DJ Excel said, cuz what's wrong with being for the streets?
Ain't nothing wrong being with the streets. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes the streets is good.
See, that's how y'all end up with them pookies. DJ Excel said Creep might have started DJing before me, but I could show him how to DJ. And then he woke up. No, we'll have a battle sometime soon, Excel. We'll have a battle sometime soon. I'll show you something. I saw that y'all had that where they had the DJ battle up there. I mean, not the DJ battle, the blend battle. Miss Keisha also said, you got this. I haven't been on the bike in years. Matter of fact, look, let me tell you something. Miss Keisha know me from way back in the day. And you see all these little young guys out here on these streets on the dirt bikes. I've been out there since the late 80s. So I'm, I guess a triple OG out there on them streets, on them dirt bikes. I was one of the first black men in February on Black History Month. They tell you I was the first one to get chased by a police. I'll mess with you. So anyway, so I had fun in this little bit of time, and I'm going to try to get some rest, and I'm going to get out here and handle business. And I was so happy to see everybody here. Happy my cuz is here. Cuz, you always come through. I love you, cuz. I do. Shouts out to Shimmy, my brother, coming through. Excel come through. Miss Keisha said yes for many years. See, she know many. It was way back there. I was on the dirt bikes in the streets, hard heading. I was out there hard heading.
Still.
And she said, "You got this." I hate when this thing pops up. I haven't been on a bike in years. Yes. So, all right, cuz, once again, we'll be back on Wednesday. And Miss Marla said, no matter what your age is, some people act childish. That's true. Some people don't grow up. Like, don't even get me started. But yeah, that's true. Have you ever ran into a guy, cuz, that they older and they just seem like they didn't mature into where, their age?
Sure have.
How much time do you give them? Like, and I'm saying, like, if they was trying to talk to you and you was going to give them a chance, but then you started seeing some red flags, what happened?
Oh, my cutoff is cut. I had to learn to prioritize my time. I'm gonna give time to stuff I want to, and when I'm out, I'm out. And that's for any and everybody. People have a lot of stuff going on in the background that you all probably don't know. And you just pop on or whatever. So just because somebody you really don't know what's going on, we could tell each other business. You got whatever going on, but and I always joke about the tuition and work there. So I have a mother recovering from having cancer surgery. So F y'all, I will get on when I feel like getting on because I'm a caregiver. So you say what you want to say, don't get cussed out. Because don't forget I am from B-more. My mouth is blessed tight. So yeah, you got other stuff going on. Everybody know your business and stuff like that. So if I come on, I don't. Again, get y'all some business and stay out of mine. Because I'm blessed and highly favored to still be on here. Man. Hired for a whole bunch of different reasons. So I've been real good not to talk about on here.
Yeah, you cuz we appreciate you, cuz definitely appreciate you. Have you ever ran into a childish woman, Shimmy? Childish acting woman?
Every day. All day, every day.
Did you get him a time of day?
Nope. No time. You know what I like. I want my Claire Huxtable.
Oh, okay.
A professional woman.
You better go back to the Cosby Show out here. When the Cosby was on the 80s, when they was on the 80s, you better go back to the 80s.
Cause there's still some Claire Huxtables out here.
And she probably got a Eve Claire. Because these women, even old women, they out here for the streets.
Right. Miss Marla said, enjoy yourself, Creek. Thank you, Miss Marla. And she said, make beautiful memories with your family. Thank you. You only live once. Make the best. Yep. Shouts out to Darren in the building. What's going on, Darren, the Level Up coach? I told DJ Excel he has to go through you first to get to me.
Well, y'all, thank y'all so much.
Where that be at? Where that be at? Where that be at? Nah, man. No, I'm messing with you.
Thank y'all so much for coming in for another Friday of fooleries with Creek in the gang. DJ Shimmy finally brought his tail back being cute. But thank you all for coming in. Thank you, Miss Marla. Thank you, AC Bonner, brother-in-law / DJ Excel, Darren. Thank you for coming through. Miss Keisha Dickerson, because we got a couple Keishas that be on here. Yummy Gummy was on. Thank you, Snickles, brother-in-law Snickles, for coming through. Thank you, cousin Craig, for coming through as well. Thank you to the Facebook followers who are commenting at this time. We hardly ever get them shout outs. Thank you, Miss Amelia. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Miss Tiffany McCray as well. Shout outs to what we call it, Street Tactics Media. One of the artists that came in the comments and Creep Plays His Music Prologue. He posted a clip on our show from Wednesday in reference to the song that was played. So thank you, Prologue, for coming through on that. As well. Did you see it, Creep?
No, I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, her yesterday blocked or something. Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah, he posted a clip when he was talking about his music and how he's diverse. So he put it on his platform. So that's why I say people are watching. I just said them streets is watching. You got to be on time. You got to make this a show that people want to come back time and time again. So thank you all for coming up. Show up for Wednesday. Keep your notification on. We don't even know what time. Just whatever. Just come on through. Start peeking the time from 9 o'clock on to see what time and the guests that we will have on the Brutally's Honest Rap Show. Again, we had several different artists 3 times in a row, but the last one was good. Good music. Make sure you, if you got friends that have music, tell them to drop it and stop dropping it during the show because y'all make our show longer. But thank you so much. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Get y'all some business so y'all can stay out of what, Shimmy?
Stay out of mine.
There you go.
All right.
Have a good one, y'all.
Thank you, cuz. Thank you for showing up, cuz. Thank you, Shimmy. Thank everybody in the comment section that watched. Have fun, cuz. Have fun. And
I'm working on my vacation.
Oh, okay. Dang. All right. Shout out to DJ Excel. Shout out to Darren. Everybody.
Hi, y'all. DJ Excel. Bye, Excel.
We are out.
Start DJ before me.